Okay, we're off to the great Northwest today. Dent Island Resort, to be exact. Float truck is putting us in right now. Okay, off we go. Thanks, Andrew. See you later. Clear.
Expect GPS search, circle runway 34, that's our contact yes, Delta. Right now, mission Delta 17530 of observation, wind 290 at 5, visibility 10, ceiling 2000 overcast, temperature 172.12, altimeter 3021. Notice airman tactical alpha markings are stated. Obstruction, crane 0.5 miles east of runway 16, approach end, 148 feet AGL. Expect GPS search, circle runway 34, that's our contact yes, Delta.
Okay, we're all set up here to do a west channel departure. We've done our run up. Everything's looking good.
Sky 3, have good flight. East of runway 16, approach end, 148 feet AGL. Expect GPS search, circle runway 34, that's our contact yes, Delta.
And it's a 11 o'clock departure, 1 o'clock arrival in Campbell River. Grand Tower, it's taking November 67684 on the water, Washington 1, west channel departure with Delta.
Taking November 67684, Grand Tower, Washington 1, west channel departure approved, report off the water.
Call you off the water, 684. Okay, off we go. 684 is off the water.
Morning, Red Tower, tank November 67681 on the water, 111 shoulder pressure Delta with 684 intent.
November 67681, Red Tower, good morning, Washington 1 West shoulder pressure boost, is off the water.
681.
And what a beautiful day we've got today in the Pacific Northwest, September the 7th, 2015. We're lucky enough to be flying DeHavilland Beavers. I'm empty, so the airplane's light, so you hardly need full power to climb this machine. The lake is super smooth and calm. That's Paul Allen's place down there where the boat is. I got to disconnect the safety rope here. This is the beautiful day in Seattle that we have today. Absolutely stunning. And Jason and I are heading to Campbell River to clear customs.
November 684, have a good flight.
Thank you, 684.
November 681, have a good flight.
Thanks, have an excellent day, 681.
Thank you.
So we're all cleared out of the Renton airport area. Time to open up a flight plan. Seattle Radio, Tango November 67684, 22.5 to activate VFR flight plan Campbell River.
Tango November 67684, Seattle standby number 2, break Charlie Golf, Juliet Yankee, Seattle Radio, go ahead. Canadian Juliet Yankee, flight plans closed. Have a good day, sir. Break Tango November 67684, Seattle Radio, Loco, standby.
684.
Tango November 67684, Seattle Radio, flight plans activated. Currently no adverse weather rises or TFRs active all day. Air maps are to the south and east. Transponder squawk code 1225 and see here, ret altimeter is 3021. Have a good flight.
Squawk 1225 for 684. Thank you.
Seattle Radio, Tango November 67681, 25, activating flight plan.
Okay, this is Labor Day today, and there isn't a soul
67681, Seattle Radio,
on the lake hardly.
Well, no adverse weather bias. TFR's transponder squawk code is 1224 and the ret altimeter is 3021. 1224 on the clock, 681, good day.
I better show you downtown as we go by. That's beautiful downtown Seattle. That's McCaw's old house down there. I don't know if it still is or not, but these are fancy, cool homes. Old Seattle. This is the 520 bridge. It's all brand spanking new. It's a floating bridge. It's a toll bridge.
Anybody about to Lake Union?
Lake Union Beaver 684 Seattle Tennis Club. And we're climbing 800 northwestbound Lake Union.
Okay, Lake Union traffic, we will be departing to the north with an east turn. I'll look for you.
Now we're going to climb just a little bit. This is the Broadmoor Golf Course below us. It's a absolutely stunning golf course. And as we go through, we're going to see the Husky Stadium and University of Washington on our right down here. So there's Husky Stadium. Lake Union 684 Husky Stadium, 1200 climbing northwestbound Lake Union.
Okay, so this is on the lake. I have your sight. I'll be behind you, lower.
Lake Union traffic, Beaver 681, Husky Stadium, northwestbound 1500. We got Lake Union traffic there inside. I think it was 66 Zulu.
That's great. I have your sight also.
Good, thanks. Gotcha.
I don't see a whole lot of point in climbing up today because the higher you go, the more headwind you'll probably get. So the Puget Sound straight ahead is flat calm. And I'm getting 100 knots, 101.
Lake Union traffic, Beaver 576, coming up on Western Point. What direction are you guys landing down there?
Lake Union 684 is Green Lake, 1400 northwestbound Lake Union.
Is it north or south landing down there?
Everything's calm.
That's kind of what it looks like here. Thanks.
Okay, 66 Zulu is Husky Stadium, eastbound. I have your sight, and it's pretty calm down there.
Okay, looking.
So now it's
Man, I sure don't see you.
basically,
I'm going to go into you right now, almost down. I'm low, 600.
Oh, I wasn't looking low. That's why. Okay, thanks. Lake Union traffic, Beaver 681, northbound Green Lake, or northwestbound 1500. Lake Union traffic, Skyline 1,300 feet, but out of shoreline westbound Lake Union.
And Lake Union, Beaver Zulu is Webster Point, 600, towards going towards Campbell River.
Toledo air traffic, jump in progress, 1,500 below, use caution to avoid the area, jump plane descending north of the field, Toledo.
Lake Union 684 Carkeek Park, 1400 we're northwestbound Lake Union.
Lake Union traffic, Beaver 576, coming up on the side bridge for the south landing of the Beaver.
So now it's just 1 hour, 47 minutes to Campbell River. Cruising in the Beaver.
Hey, Whiskey.
can be very typical of September out here. The sun's a little farther in the south. Southern hemisphere, I should say.
Air traffic, Copter 9er Sierra Foxtrot is 1 mile to the west at 700 feet to transition into the northwest.
Anyway, the sun's further in the southern hemisphere as we approach more into the fall, more into the winter. But you get days like this that'll just last and last and last. It's absolutely fantastic out here. And lots of salmon fishing going on right now today. As I said, this is Labor Day. Nobody's working. Well, some of us are working. If you can call this working. Alright, I'm going to let you hear that motor roar. The 985. Okay folks, we're back online here, and we're just zinging along here at a cool 99.8 knots. Campbell River is 174 nautical miles away. And the Beaver motor just loves to run. So what do you think for lunch then?
Oh boy, either the Riptide in Campbell or Dent Island. This is a tough decision.
What do you think? What's your favorite choice? We got plenty of time, don't we?
Yeah, I'm showing 1 o'clock, and I think our pickup's 3:30.
Yeah, I don't really care, I suppose. We'll figure it out in Campbell River, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind the walk. That walk from the spit into town is cool.
Yeah, I do like the Riptide for lunch too. That's good food. Fresh seafood, just like we've been eating all summer long.
Oh, I know. Can't get enough of it.
I know it.
Ken's going to bring back some fresh dungees from Friday Harbor, hopefully.
Sweet. And you got some fresh salmon yesterday.
That's right. Yeah, I'm going to have a feast over in Chelan tomorrow.
Oh, are you? You're going over tonight?
Yeah, I think when we get back, I'm just going to drive over, and my buddy who's in town, he's going to be there for night, head out tomorrow, so we'll hang out in town tomorrow, or tonight.
Perfect. I'm going to pop the camera.
I got more salmon from customers this year than last year. Just yesterday, guys gave me a couple fillets just for boxing up their fish. I'm like, well, it's just, you know, part of my job.
Yeah, they enjoyed their trip for sure. Looking off the right, I think you can see all those boats out there. Those are fishing boats, sport fishing. They're fishing the Whidbey Bank.
They've been up to Rogers before, right?
I don't think they'd had they?
Oh, I don't know. Huh. I don't know if those are returning people or...
No, they weren't, because they were all from Casper. I remember I asked them, and they said, no, first trip out here.
Oh, okay.
Casper, Wyoming. That's the Hood Canal on your left. We're flying over the Kitsap Peninsula. The Hood Canal creates the Kitsap Peninsula.
Man, look at that view. Hey, you just love it out here.
It couldn't be better. It absolutely could not be better. Guaranteed. So anyway, if any of you folks really want to do a beaver ride, this is what it's like to fly in a DeHavilland Beaver. We offer everybody...
A little Led Zeppelin going on in the headset. What about you?
No, just doing a narrative right now.
Oh.
But anyway, what I was saying is our company at Northwest Seaplanes offers headsets for everybody. We use Dave Clark headsets throughout so we can communicate with everybody and give our guided tour everywhere we go. And people seem to love it. They do like to know where they are, where they're going, and what's going on, so we got a pretty cool deal. I'll pan down a little bit so you can see some of the instruments just for fun. Right now we're at almost 1,600 feet. Our speed's 102 knots across the ground. Our airspeed is 110 miles per hour. The Beaver's got 138 usable gallons of fuel. We're running on the front tank right now. We have 5 fuel tanks on the Beaver. 3 in the belly.
I can't believe it's Labor Day weekend already. It felt like it was just Memorial Day weekend last weekend.
I know, it's crazy how fast it goes.
Jeez.
Getting back to the fuel, then we have a tip tank on the right, 21 gallons. Tip tank on the left, 21 gallons. These are very, very special airplanes. So anyway, just sit back and enjoy the ride like I'm doing. Yesterday I was out whale watching in Nootka Sound. Today I'm back in Seattle heading to Campbell River. It's a continual non-stop sightseeing adventure all summer long for us beaver pilots out here. And believe me, we love it. This is foul weather bluff right there on my left at the end of the Kitsap Peninsula. Fair amount of boating going on. Over on the other side over there is Port Ludlow. And as I said before, in the back of us is the Hood Canal. As I pan forward, you're looking towards Port Townsend. And all of this on our left is the Olympic Peninsula. As I pan to my right, that is a Whidbey Island over there. It's about a 45-mile long island. And just on the inside of it is Camano Island. So you kind of get the gist of it here. So this is the last big hurrah, so to speak, of the summer. Labor Day weekend. Okay, this is Stone Island that we're flying over. And then the next island to our left is Indian Island, which is pretty much owned by the Navy. They have armament bunkers there for loading their ships, etc. Looks like there's going to be a submarine coming in by the looks like the ships up here by Fort Flagler.
Oh yeah. So is there a scout plane down up there?
Is there what?
Scout plane. Get the scout out?
I think I'm the scout, aren't I?
Oh, okay.
Scout 1 to Scout 2. That's the paper mill at Port Townsend over there.
I just couldn't help but notice there's some clouds out here. I was wondering how the weather is up ahead.
Well, if you get anywhere near close to those clouds, it'd probably be IFR in those clouds. This first point of land that's coming up here.
I do see some clouds coming out of the smokestack over there. Well, I guess I'll take the east route then. I'll head out towards Arlington and around that way, maybe up to Bellingham and across.
These guys are goofy, aren't they? Anyway, this first point right here is Fort Flagler. This was an old military fort from World War II. And on the other side is Fort Casey. And up ahead and to my left is Fort Worden. So these were military bases back in World War II. And they had gun embankments in the hills right on the shoreline. And as we fly by, you'll probably be able to see them. That was so that they could fire upon incoming ships, obviously. And from what I have heard, they had a submarine net going across the channel. You can see the gun embankments just off the point there, the concrete bunkers. And those two big ships out there are going out into the Strait of Juan de Fuca to retrieve a submarine. Those ships flank the subs, the Trident nuclear submarines, either side as they enter the port and depart the port. And this is the Admiralty Inlet. Those are big ships right there, heavy duty. And then coming up here is Port Townsend. And the body of water on the other side of this point coming up is the Strait of Juan de Fuca, or the Juan de Fuca Strait, as they say. I'll keep my camera held, and like I say, this is, you can see the white buildings ahead, that's Fort Worden, W-O-R-D-E-N. And that's beautiful, Port Townsend.